Welcome to Mordheim, City of the Damned. It's a nice day to try another random mission. We've got the second story mission still not done, and we've been holding off. The reason for that is, well, if you hear some chicken squawking sounds right now, that's pretty much it. I'm not sure we can actually tackle it without suffering immense losses. So my feeling is we need to hold off until we get this guy, Heinrich Bieswang, the warrior priest. He's now at rank 0. He needs 1 more XP for rank 1. I'm not sure if we get 2 spell points. If we get 2 spell points, I'm going to immediately have him trained with Healing Hand. We need 270 gold. We're short of gold at the moment, but we should be getting some pretty soon. We send in 2 shipments in. One will arrive in 2 days. That was the mandatory shipment. And the second one, we send in the 63 wordstone to the Brigensburg faction. We should get about 600 gold there. I think 400 gold from the Brigensburg and 600 from the Grand Theogonist. So I'm hoping we'll get 1000 gold in 2 days. That's not going to last, of course. We've got to train all these guys. Mastering a skill, for example. Mastering Trial by Pain requires 270 gold, not that much. Mastering Sidestep costs 450 gold. And that's just for one person. We've got to train all these guys. Well, except Strong Low could use some skills. Honestly, not sure what to put on him. He can't use parry, so if he's going to... any damage mitigation is going to have to come from dodge. Maybe avoid, perhaps. We shall see. So we got another day here. Almost tempted to send Wenzel out. I think we will, in fact, send Wenzel out. Give Scour a rest. Wenzel the One Eye. He was a founding member of the warband, but suffered a eye injury. That eye injury, 10% penalty to melee and range, but a bonus of 10% also applies to perception, and you get a bonus 10 to initiative. So he will make a pretty good score. His initiative pretty high at 75. In terms of equipment, why don't we just put a pendant on him? The bow, just in case. We'll put him on a somewhere high and then just take shots. I don't think he'll hit very hard. Aside from that, the judge is okay. Cavalier, our Templar Knight, is okay. Scourge. Do we want to give you some mission time? I think we'll give you some mission time. Let's take a look at Malron. Hold on. Strong arm. Scourge. Yeah, I think we'll take Malron instead. He needs 5 XP to rank up to rank 3. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 3 reserve, and we got, I think we can take 9 for the story mission eventually. Let's take a look at the before that make sure the equipment is okay. Why not an amulet? Yeah, let's try this mission. What does the campaign map hold for us? Brutal mission. Normal. Brutal. Do we want to try a brutal mission? We've got 1 rank 1 and 1 rank 3. You know, why not? Let's try. Let's risk it. So upcoming events, 28, that is tomorrow. Shipment arrives, we get our gold. Let's try a brutal mission. This could go pretty poorly, but let's try something exciting. So we need to babysit these two guys, the rank 0 and the rank 1 and the rank 0. I think we can do it. Launch and deploy.
Seemingly alone in the ruins, you take the opportunity to send your warriors to pillage the nearby buildings. As your warband disperses and begins to explore, however, an enemy warband arrives and deploys its own patrols in the area.
We are up against Skaven. We have to take out 2 of them. Where is the enemy wagon? It's over here. The Skaven tend to be very fast. They tend to have high initiative, generally speaking. But on the downside, their morale is relatively low. It's tough to hit them, but they tend to give up pretty quickly. So as you can see, the wordstone is sort of dispersed. We got one building here. I believe the Skaven is split into 2 or 3 groups. Murderous spawn of Death Masters. Well, that's kind of scary. So we will have to position them. You know what? We don't need. We are not in desperate need of a gold wordstone right now. So I think our main objective is to survive the mission without any out of actions. Where are we going to plant you? One thing I don't want is the Skaven cornering you guys. Why don't I deploy you over here? Maldrum is only rank 2. I'm going to put you here. Raise is... So the thing I'm concerned about is the most of the enemy warband moves before our heavy hitters. This guy is particularly vulnerable. If I put you here, can I jump down? I don't think, it doesn't look like it. Ideally, you want this guy to be okay, the judge is our leader. We need to keep him relatively safe. I don't want him pinned down. I don't want him surrounded. I think I'll put you next to Biswan. This is good. Now, Cavalier. You have relatively high health. I think this is okay. Now Wenzel has got to scout out. You have to see where the guy Skaven are. Their wagon is over there. That beam shooting up into the sky. We are going to leave that woodstone cluster. Do we move forward? I think we take one step forward. Can't see them at all, which is not a good sign. I'm going to position you over here. And I'm going to lure the Skaven here. Wenzel isn't going to survive, I think. A frontal assault, or any type of assault for that matter. But if anyone's going down in the warband, I want it to be him. Them's the breaks when you're a rank 1 zealot. You have to take the hits and keep the heavy hitters alive. And the Skaven are grabbing the wordstone. Quicket Blight and Squint Sharp Whisker. Those are our 2 targets. No idea what they could be. So I'm expecting an assassin, a night runner maybe. Okay, here comes the that's the night runner, I think. Yeah. The Skaven have high movement, but it's kind of strange that this guy stops over there. Could be. He's one of our targets as well. Okay, we see another one. That's a Verminkin. Now, how do we want to do this? The Skaven came from here, so there's probably another group here. I'm not sure where this guy came from. Is it from here? Or here? Which means there's another group here. Malvern, I think I'm going to move you forward here. Or just in case, I'm going to move here. Cover this flank. This guy is Quicket Blight. 214 health, he gets 30% buffs because of the brutal difficulty. Raise, what do I do with you? Okay, we can see a Globadier here. He is not one of our targets. But if we take him out, we should be able to reduce enemy morale. I think we will pull back. We will pull back and consolidate. The Globadier could come in and chuck a poison globe in the next round. But I just want to see how the Skaven are positioned. Here comes the enemy leader. So one of the problems with the AI is that it tends to lead with the chin. And by that I mean it tends to put its leaders in a very strange positions. Ideally you want your leader slightly behind the front line. Here Squint Sharp Whisker is in range of the Templar Knight and the Judge. And I am going to delay here. Beeswang is not moving out until later. I would like the Judge to head on out. This is kind of dicey. I think I'm going to delay again. The enemy assassin leader is going to get an ambush, I think. So I want the Templar Knight to take it. He has 40% armor absorption. And with his heavy armor is and yet the Skaven missed. Too bad for you, good for me. Sharp Whisker. Oh, you are in so much trouble now. We've got you down to 50% health at Web of Steel. And now the judge can move in. Wait, hang on. You are delaying again. We missed. Much better. What is his health up to? It's too bad we can't use a sidestep. Our dodge is up to 80%, which should be okay. If I move you out there... Okay, this position is good. It's kind of tough for the other Skaven to get you. Can you finish this guy off? One more hit. One more hit. Outstanding, Bizwang. You are now rank 1 if you survive. We can't use any of this. We are going to... Oh, we need the token.
Objective completed. Objectives updated.
I'm going to keep you here. We might be in trouble if a poison
A new
globe
round has started.
comes in here. Can we switch? We can switch. And I think we can take one shot. Okay. No. Why don't we climb up here? Overwatch. We should be able to hit the Verminkin. Operative word being should. Wenzel the One Eye had his eye gnawed out by a Skaven leader. Kind of interesting how the tabletop game has a lot more interesting role-playing possibilities. I mean, you'd expect it. For example, one of the things that they have in tabletop is hatred. Good hit by a raise, but now the counter-attack comes in. Sorry, the attack. Okay, he's down to 50% health. And the other Skaven are going to come in. Good hit, good hit. Grabs the word stone, which is convenient for us. If we put him out of action, we can grab the word stone from his backpack. All the ambushes are coming off. Malron, just one hit is enough. And there's the Skaven agility in action. Dodge chance of 20%. Now what is the Globadier going to do? Is he going to chuck? Oh, okay, here he comes. No, where is he going? He's going to take 2 shots with a Warplock pistol, is he? Okay, that was interesting. I only take one attack. You know what? I think you can take another. Instead of dodging or whatever, I'm going to have you delay. We should be able to put our other target out of action. What is his health up down to? 38. Beeswang, can you get another? Yes, you can. Grab the token. And the wordstone.
Objective completed.
Now all we have to do is keep you safe. Whereabouts do we want to put you? Your backpack is full. Where is the rest of the one here? Okay. The judge. A mighty hit. Skaven stunned on his knees. Sidestep. Templar Knight. You get the kill. Strong blow. Grab all the wordstone. Shard. And loot him. Thing of interest. We really need weapons right now, good quality weapons. And they aren't showing up at the market. There should be a cluster here. Where are the other guys? Gonna have to move you here. My guess is the Globadier is gonna come in. I've got a badly wounded witch hunter I need to keep safe. Grab his whetstone. Keep you dodge stance.
A new round has started.
As you can see, well, I was just about to say they're going to fail their route test. Okay. Cavalier gets the MVP.
Victory favors the just. It is Sigmar's will that you are triumphant this day.
Oh, thank you, Sigma. The judge is going to be at rank 6 in 1 or 2 missions, probably 1.
Fantastic.
Cavalier reaches 6, is the first in the warband to do so. Gets 10 XP, not bad.
Fantastic.
Wenzel reaches rank 2, which is good.
Remarkable.
Malron rank 3.
Nice progress.
Reyes rank 4.
Outstanding.
And Heinrich Beeswang gets 10 XP. And no spell points. We don't need a blue quality. Pay upkeep confirm. Let's take a look at the gear. Weapon skill for the judge. Agility. I'd like to reach agility 15 to master sidestep. Templar Knight. I think I'll put you on 13. Alertness 6. Weapon skill 15. Takes your parry up to 65%. And Wenzel. I'm going to put ballistic skill. And alertness. Malrun. High alertness, weapon skill, and do I want to turn you into a dodging maniac? I'm going to put strength. Increase your damage first, and then we'll think about whether going for toughness or agility. The Witch Hunter. Weapon skill first. Alertness. And agility. It's almost going to be pretty much Witch Hunter Captain Junior. The development, from what I can see, his best when he's going with sidestep, dodge. Aside from that, I don't know whether to go to emphasize weapon skill or ballistic skill. I'll make that decision later. Right now, strength for the warrior priest. Intelligence and weapon skill. You still do not have enough spell points for healing hand. Do you get any skills? You do get skills. Do you want to go to Divine Study right now? We could, but we are not going to, I think. Let's wait for the goal. Next day.
New hired swords are available.
Shipment has been done, and we get 749. Much less than I was expecting. Now, I'm gonna put cloth. You know what? I'm gonna give the cloth, blue quality cloth armor to the Witch Hunter. He's taking a lot of damage. This increases his dodge to 75. Sorry, 65 only. Okay, that's not too bad. Judge. Trial by pain. We'll go with knowledge Mordheim. So one of the interesting things about the game is that the skill system is very free-form. It's so free-form that you can actually make terrible decisions, and the game allows it. But there are a couple of interesting things you can do. For example, there are two ways to get his movement back to 6, which is average. It's right now it's 5 because of heavy armor, which reduces it to 4. If you train him with armor proficient, it goes back up to 5. If you master it, it goes back to 6. But you are wasting 4 skill points on that. So instead of wasting 4 skill points, why don't you take up another passive skill slot and train him with knowledge Mordheim. So you save 2 skill points which you can use for something else later on. So we are going to do that now. And what else are we going to train? Who else are we going to train? Scourge. We have finished training. Going to train him with avoid first to boost his dodge, and then we will go for sidestep. And we are down to 209 gold. Beeswang. Let's sell some stuff. Greta's boon, yeah, we're going to sell that. Madcap mushroom. We do need an armband. Pendant, we might keep it. Still well short of the 270 gold we need to master Trial by Pain. Two of these guys are training. Can we take 6 out? We can actually afford to do that. I think we'll end the video here. And look at the... we're getting very close to Loathsome Law. We may have to rank Odd Heinrich Beeswang to rank 2 to get the 2 spell points to train him with Healing Hand. At which point this mission, which we've been putting off for so long, we can finally hit there. But for now, I think we will say all glory to Sigma.